Hi, welcome to today's demo on capacity management during the opening of our churches after the lockdown. As you can see, it is advisable to have signages and hand sanitizers on your way into the building. Now add signages to keep reminding every member of the church coming for the program. Now, this is what we expect the church to look like before the capacity management takes place. Stack the chairs in the corner and start the process of demarcating the seating arrangement. Now, for you to start, ideally, it's advisable to start with your risk assessment document, which you would have carried out prior to this all arrangement. Now, the risk assessment should look at the date the assessment is carried out, looks at identified risk, we'll look at the locations of the risk, as well as what needs to be done to remove the risk, and then we'll move further to what have been done to remove the risk. Then, who actually carried out that task, and then when the task was carried out. Now, we then move straight into the required material for this exercise, where we have the yellow and black tape. This tape is, you can usually get this from Screwfix, B&Q, or Wix, and most of the building stores. The yellow and black tapes are mainly used for restricted areas. Because of this COVID period, there are areas that you may not want your church members to have access to. Please, you can use the yellow and black tape to demarcate such section. Now, we have the white and red tape. Now, this is ideal to mark the aisles, the passageways, the entrance into the hall and the exit into the hall. You can use this to mark around the seating arrangement too. You will need your tape, and then you need a knife, a basic knife, to help you cut the tapes. As you can see, the stage has been arranged in readiness for the Sunday service. We will be advising the churches to have a mic stand for the minister. There is no need for, if the chance is there that we have enough mics within the church, to have the mic well positioned that whoever is coming to the stage is not going to be touching or replacing the mic. We can have the keyboardists equally a bit away if needs be for them to be part of the Sunday services, as well as if you have just one singer, the singer can be then in another section near the altar. All we're trying to achieve here is to follow the spatial management with the social distancing has been recommended by the government. Now we will proceed straight to the capacity management within the hall. The risk assessment template will be sent to all our churches, a copy of it and what have been identified as a risk and the mitigating factors that we've done to rectify such risk. It will follow this presentation. Now I'd like to start with demarcating the hall into sections to make it easier for our churches to be able to manage the capacity. As you can see, some of our churches already have their carpet well spaced out, managed for the function, but if you don't have that, there is no problem. The most important part of this exercise is the entrance into the church hall, where we need to map for people coming in, and then again the exit outside the hall. We've been advised to make sure that we have an entrance which is quite different from the exit. Where such provisions are available, it's advised to follow the recommendation and guidelines. But where you don't have such provision, that you have just one entrance into the hall, we can then manage such entrance in such a way that you have people coming in through a flow system and then manage them to go through the other side of the building right through the same door. Now, I'd like to start with the entrance. Like I said earlier on, this is important, and if we have the means, we can visit some sites online to buy appropriate materials such as this, or we can just print them out and photocopy them. The most important thing is it shows the movement flow. The movement flow around the church. And what we can then do is use white and red tape to manage the exercise. Thank you. Now we've gotten the workflow around the church. Around the church for congregation to move branch all the way to the exit. Now, the next thing we're going to do is, with a tape rule, we'll start the social distancing as advised. I will say at this stage, we will start with the 1 meter by 1 meter rule. Now we know this is our flow, our workflow, as well as the aisle. It's ideal to start from this point, half of the room, with a 1 meter. Like I said earlier on, a meter is 100 centimeter. So that's giving us a meter to those walking through. Okay. From this side, we'll start with the 1 meter, which stop here. Then we come again 1 meter from the edge. Now, the next chair will be another 1 meter using the 1 meter, 1 meter. So we go one meter with the edge of the chair, and then we go this way. 1 meter. Film as I'm doing. Stay there, yeah, showing everything. Thank you. Lovely. Now we have a hall that normally sits 350 well compacted together, having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 28 or 27 seats in all. And you can see the flow, the traffic flow system. The idea behind this is to have a 1 meter from people moving, the 1 meter, the 1 meter, and the 1 meter sideways for people moving around. And they can either go round the hall or go through the hall. Final tips. You can see now we've demarcated the chairs as well as apply the tapes at the beginning of each chair. This is to assist you to always know where to return the chairs to in case you want to clean, you want to wipe down, or you need to rearrange the hall for another kind of meeting. You can always fall back on this, on the 100 meter rule spacing of the 100 centimeter, 1 meter spacing of the chair. Thank you and have a lovely day.